it. Okay, guys, welcome. We are so excited to share some host-to-post tips with you guys. Thank you guys again for your patience. If you guys have questions about host-to-post as we're going, please put them in the chat, and then we'll answer those just as quickly as we can. I'm going to quickly just go over what host-to-post is, because I know we have some people on here who are brand new. And so I want to make sure that you definitely know what we're talking about. So host-to-post is huge. It's where you have someone put up a post on their wall for you, and that gives you the opportunity to reach their networks. And so you're not just trying to, market to the same people that are on your friends list, which can be huge when you're new and you're in the process of growing. And so what we like to do as a team, and we're starting another one of these here pretty soon. I think actually it'll be announced tonight or tomorrow. We're starting another giveaway. But what we do as a team is we will do like a Target giveaway or a Visa gift card giveaway. And what it will be is like everyone chips in like $10. This month it's actually going to be less because we had some leftover money from last month. So I think it's going to be like somewhere between $2 and $5 this month. But what we do is like everybody chips in. We have this big pot of money. It ends up being usually a couple $1,000s. And then we give away like however many $500 gift cards we can give away with that money. And then we just start marketing it like crazy. And so we'll literally just put posts on our wall that say like, I'm giving away, 5 $500 Target gift cards this month. Comment a gift emoji if you want an entry. And then everyone that comments, we message them and give them a post. So that's in a nutshell what host-to-post is. And we're going to get more specific and break everything down with you guys on this Zoom. So again, as you have questions, feel free to put them in the chat. So I'm going to go ahead and let Jordan start out and just share just kind of how she maximized host-to-post this month down to the picture, and just how she worked for host-to-post. And then we'll go to Catherine, and then I'll wrap it all up. Jordan, are you on here?
Yes, I'm on here.
Okay.
Hey guys. Sorry, my camera is not working right now on my iPad. I hopped off on my phone. Okay, so host-to-post was so huge this month. Last month, we did the Target giveaway, and I saw such a bigger response on my host-to-post this time. And I think it's because I took one of Tabitha's ideas. I don't know where she got it from, but she went to Target and took a picture of herself there with the gift cards and posted that for her host-to-post. And I saw her getting such crazy response, which I'm sure she may hit on in a little while. And it just literally blew up, you guys. Like, I don't know what it is about Target, but people love some Target, y'all. They were so excited. It was way bigger than any of them that we had done before. So I went there, took a picture of myself with the gift cards and posted on my wall, and it basically took care of itself. So yeah, did you want me to hit on anything else other than that, Brittany, or did you want somebody else to go into the details? Can you guys still hear me?
Sorry, I was muted. No, that's perfect. We'll go ahead and go over to Tabitha now.
Okay, awesome.
Hey guys. Okay, so like Jordan said, this host-to-post absolutely blew up. Everybody wanted to be a part of this giveaway. And so yes, I got the idea of the picture from Claire and Brittany. And normally when we've done these giveaways, I was getting maybe 50 people that were commenting on this. This time I had 1.2 thousand comments on my host-to-post giveaway. And so the thing that I did differently was I took a picture at the store holding gift cards, and I asked them to share. Okay, guys, you have to have them share it. That's why it blew up, was because everybody started sharing it and everybody started seeing it and coming to my page and commenting. That is the key. So make sure that you tell people to share it, and they'll get an extra entry for sharing. Also, be clear in your wording when you're talking about this giveaway so that there's no confusion. I kind of had to play around with the wording to get it just right. So when I post, I'm very excited about it, but then what I say is wait for a message in your inbox to be entered, to confirm, so that people aren't seeing you message them and be like, oh, I thought I was already entered, I left a comment. And so this is very clear. Stay organized, because this is going to blow up super fast. So you have to stay on top of it. Second thing that was crucial is word board. So that is basically text replacement, but I think it's better than your average text replacement. So use that. Again, make sure it's an eye-catching picture that makes people stop and want to check out what's going on at your page. And then the second thing, after you have your host to post rolling, you want to start adding those to a collection. So when you go into your Facebook and you see that someone has tagged you in your host to post, click on the 3 dots at the top and it'll give you an option to save post. Save it to a collection and call that collection like December host to post. All of your host to posts are going to be saved there, so you don't have to keep going back to people's pages to check on them. They're all going to be right there. So that was that was a huge time saver. What else did I want to say? So if you notice that you're kind of slowing down and people aren't commenting as much on your host to post, you can kind of kick it back up. I got this from Lindsay Volker. In the morning, she'll do just like an interactive post. Usually it's something funny or something like that. And anybody that comments or likes that, she'll reach out to them and be like, hey, I hope you're having a great day. I just wanted to see if you wanted to be entered into my giveaway that I'm doing this month. If so, I'll just send you a post, whatever. Made it super simple. And that was another way that she was getting host to post going when it kind of trickled off, if that makes sense. What else did I want to say? Okay, so once somebody comments on my host to post, I send them the same message. Let me pull it up for you guys. Okay, so it says, hey girl, I saw your comment on my $500 Target gift card giveaway. So to confirm your additional entry, all I'm asking is for you to post a simple status on your wall for me. I'll send you the post and you'll just tag me in the comments. I'll do the rest. You will get 1 entry for just posting, as well as 1 entry for each customer I get. And then 2 entries for every new business partner. Unlimited entries. Does that sound good? And then when they say, yeah, sure, then I go ahead and send them the host to post and some pictures. And that's it. Like, it's really easy. And then whenever somebody comments on their host to post, I send them a message saying, hey, I saw that you commented on so-and-so's post they did for me. Were you wanting some more information? And then I'll just send them my normal wording on whatever product I'm doing the host to post for. So that pretty much covers what I was going to talk about. Was there anything else you wanted me to hit on?
No, I think that was all perfect. We'll go ahead and go over to Catherine now, because I know she's got to get back into work in the next 12 minutes. So we'll let her go ahead and go. Catherine, if you just want to share like just your best tips, like what worked for you, how you were organizing yours, and then just a little bit of your wording, and then what kind of post you were giving them to post.
Hey everybody, I do have to get back to work, unfortunately. It's the night. But I just wanted to say too, pretty much what Tabitha said. Taking a selfie with the gift cards in Target was huge for me. Before I just posted like a random picture, like a Christmassy picture, and didn't get very many. I may have gotten like 40. But whenever I did it inside Target with the gift cards, I had over 500 comments. So at first it was very overwhelming, but once you sit down and you make sure, what I did is what I would like, whoever posted me or their favorite, I would like their comments that I had already reached out to them. So I would message them, like their comment. So when I was going back through to message different people, I would see the like and I would know, okay, well, that's where I had stopped. So at first, like I was writing every single name down. And then I started doing what Tabitha did with the collection. And then I went to look at my collection and nothing was there. So luckily I had all of the names written down. So I had them technically, I thought, in 2 spots. Well, then I got the idea to making sure that whoever was posting on my timeline, like I had to approve it. So basically what that does is you have to approve the post before it's posted on your wall. So it's posted on their wall all day long, but whenever you go to your page and view postings that you have to approve, it's all there. So you don't have to search every name. You just go through each post that is trying to be posted on your wall, and you can go through all of the comments there. If you don't have that, or if you do, make sure you're hiding the post. Like if you don't do that step and they tag you in the post and it gets put on your wall, make sure you hide it, because that's gonna destroy the algorithm. It's gonna not benefit you at all. Let's see. I mean, Tabitha hit on a lot of what I was going to say. That was the best thing for organization for me. And just making sure I had it like in 2 spots, like making sure I wrote down every single name, just so that they, you know, if something happens on the technical end, you have that hard copy as well. And then the selfie is what really hit it off, instead of just like a random picture.
What kind of pictures were you giving them to post for you, Catherine, that you felt like worked really well?
The 2 that I focused on was the coffee product and the hair, skin, and nails. Those 2 blew up the most for me, and I would kind of base that, and I would do business opportunity as well. So I would just kind of base it off of, like, if they were a hairdresser, I'm obviously going to do hair, skin, and nails. And sometimes I would ask the person that was hosting the post for me, which do you feel like your, you know, audience or your friends would be more apt of wanting? Would it be the hair product or weight loss? And 9 times out of 10, they knew right off, like, okay, my friends are going to want the hair product or whatever. I know cleanse is a really good one too. I did a couple of those, but I'm mainly stuck with the coffee and the hair, skin, and nails, and I got really good responses from both of those. And I would do like different pictures. I would make sure I had different before and afters that I was sending out. I didn't do the same ones for everybody.
Awesome. I love that. And I love that you just like kept it super simple and we're using over and over and over what was working for you. So did you use the, like for your coffee host to post and your hair, skin, nail host to post, did you use the wording that we have in the Files of Fire Tribe, or did you use something different that you want to share with everybody? Like for what you gave?
For them to post?
Yeah, like if like your caption with the picture. Like what, did you use what we have, or did you do something different that you want?
I think I did. I don't know if I just went black, but I can read it.
Yeah, you did.
Sorry.
Yeah. No, you're fine. Whenever you minimize it on the iPhone, it goes black. But no,
okay.
Yeah, if you want to do that, I know they would love that.
Okay, so I would use either, to start it off, I would do stop your scroll, or I would do hey with the red emoji exclamation points. For the coffee, and I would say, who here is a coffee drinker? Does your coffee help you lose weight and give you healthier skin, along with smooth, steady energy and mental focus? My friend, Catherine Russell, is looking for 10 people to participate in a 90-day weight loss challenge drinking coffee. If you want more info, drop an emoji in the comments. And then for the business, I just said, are any of my friends looking for some income working from home? My friend Catherine is looking for people who would like to make an extra $200 to $500 a month right from their phones. Comment below if you would be interested. And then the hair I did, who is trying to grow their hair out. My friend is looking for 5 more product models to use for her 90-day product testers and show their results. Comment hair and she will send you more info. And for the business opportunity, I made something on word swag, I believe, and I just got like a picture of some friends on Pinterest, and I just kind of put on the actual picture, let me read that. I put social media marketers make full-time income from social media plus earn commissions and bonuses. Comment below. And I got really good responses from that as well.
I love that. Okay, so we'll make sure that that wording is in the files. I know we have the wording for the hair, skin, nails, and the coffee, but we'll make sure we add the business wording as well too. And then that way, any of you guys that want to use that wording she just shared, you can literally just grab it right from the host post file. We have 2 host to post files in the files of Fire Tribe. One is geared towards if you're reaching out, asking people to host a post for you. And then one of them is geared towards if people are commenting on your giveaway, how to take it step by step from there. So we'll make sure Catherine's wording she just shared is in there. So I know you have to get going, Catherine. Is there anything else you wanted to share before you head back into work?
Well, I was going to say too that it doesn't have to be just the people that are commenting to post for you. You're reaching out to your current loyal customers and just any kind of, family, friends. It doesn't have to be just people that are commenting because loyal customers, if you're taking care of them, they're going to love helping you and they get something huge in return as well. So
I totally agree. I think reaching out to your customers is so powerful because, they already love you. They've already signed with you and trusted you to help them, get healthy. So they're not going to say no to you asking them to host a post for you. And like you said, there's a huge incentive for them too. So that's a great tip.
I had a customer, a couple of them, but one in particular, she had really good results from the hair, skin, and nails. And so when she did a host a post for me, she kind of tweaked it a little bit and kind of talked about how it was very beneficial for her, and then put her results in the comments as well. So that was helpful.
I love that. That's awesome. That's a great tip. If your customers have pictured their results, that's perfect. That's awesome. Well, thank you, Catherine. We're going to miss you. I know you've got to go. But thank you for taking your break and sharing with us. Guys, Catherine is like the epitome of dedication. She's a nurse, and she literally gets like a 20-minute break in the evening, and she spent her break Zooming with us tonight. So I so appreciate you doing that for us.
You're welcome.
Okay. I'm going to just share just a few tips, just kind of filling in the gaps, and a lot of it will be repetitive or just things that I do just like slightly differently. I do what Catherine was mentioning with having timeline review on, so I'm going to hit on that. But basically, I think the biggest thing I can say is making sure your initial post is really bright, really eye-catching, and make sure your wording is short, sweet, and to the point. So don't make that initial post like with your picture at Target, like Catherine and Tabitha were both talking about. Make sure that initial wording is very short and sweet. So it doesn't need to be like, hey guys, who wants an entry into my giveaway? If you post a post for me on your wall, you'll get an entry. It's going to be so amazing. No, none of that. You want it to be very short and sweet, and there needs to be a little. So like for me, mine just said, all right, you guys asked for it, so here it is. It was super, lots of emojis, all caps. And then I said, I'm giving away 3 $500 Target gift cards. Drop an emoji or a GIF if you want an entry. That's it. And then mine didn't have quite as many comments as Catherine's and Tabitha's. They totally beat me in the number there, but I had about 350 on Facebook. And I just literally went through, I waited till all the comments rolled in, and then I went through and I took it about 15 at a time. I would do like 15 in the morning, 15 in the evening. And then as the month went on, I started amping that up and doing like 15 in the morning, 15 in the afternoon, 15 in the evening, just so I could get through them faster. But basically I only did 15 at a time to stay out of Facebook jail. And so I could manage them and keep track of them. But yeah, what Catherine's putting in the comments right now is exactly what I send to. So I just basically send them that message that she put. It just says, hi, I got your comment on my Target giveaway post. So here's how you would get your entry. Actually, let me read it because I don't even remember. I think it says, here's how I confirm your entry, something like that. Oh, I'm so excited to be able to help 3 lucky winners have a better Christmas. To confirm your entry, I just need you to post something on your wall for me. It's super simple. I'll send you the post. You just tag me in it, ready for the post. Now I want to talk about a couple things during this part. So almost everybody said yes or just didn't answer at all. That was pretty much the 2 responses. Either they read it, didn't say anything, or they were like, yes, I'm ready. I had a couple people that responded back, and I mean, out of 350, I maybe only have 5 people that did this, but if you run into this, I want you to hear exactly how I handle this situation. I had about 5 people that were like, oh, no, thanks. I'm not sure I'm comfortable posting on my wall. And I just voice messaged those people and we're like, you know, hey girl, no problem at all. I just wanted to let you know though, it's just going to be a post about my Target giveaway. And so and they all said yes after that. So those people I did not give my usual post to. I just gave them my picture at Target. And then I just had them post, my friend Brittany is giving away 3 $500 Target gift cards to 3 lucky families this holiday season. Comment your favorite gift if you would like an entry. That's it. So that's a perfect way to overcome that objection. If someone like knows it's going to be a business post and they're being weird, you can totally play down and be like, oh my gosh, this is a post about my Target gift card giveaway. And then what I would do is all the people that commented on their post for me, I would just message them my normal message, like for hair, skin, and nail or whatever. And then, so that got me a lot more host to post going that way too. So remember that if you do have those people, that's an easy peasy way to overcome that objection. So anyways, but the people that said, yes, I'm ready for the post, what I did for those people is I kind of just looked at their page and just made an executive decision. I'm really big on going with my gut. And I had 2 options. Hair, skin, and nails, or business opportunity post. That was it. Because I like to keep it super simple. I have I can literally say the wording for both of those with my eyes closed. And that kept things just really streamlined for me. And so I looked at their page and I went with my gut if I thought I should give them a business post because I thought they had a network of a lot of people I may want to work with, or if I thought I should just give them a product post and just go hair, skin, and nails. So it was mostly hair, skin, and nails. I was a lot more choosy with who I gave business posts to because I wanted to make sure they had a really clean social media. I didn't give business posts to anyone that was spammy. I didn't give business posts to anyone that kind of seemed like, just like, what am I trying to say? Like if they are the type of person, they're maybe posting just distasteful stuff on Facebook, I didn't give them a business post because chances are they have friends like that too. And I want to make sure our team is just, we have people that, really are going to take the business seriously. So that being said, the people that I gave the business post to, this is the picture that I made. Let me make sure my exposure's turned down. Can y'all see that? So very similar to what Catherine shared with you guys. This is a picture of a bunch of us at the Diamonds and Above retreat that we took. And I literally just wrote on it in over. So if you had a picture of you and some of your friends, or if you've been on the team a while and you have some pictures with other girls on the team, you could use one. Or like Catherine said, you can find a Pinterest picture too. It doesn't matter. But I just said, now hiring social media influencers. Get paid to post on social media, connect with new networks, earn commissions plus bonuses. And then at the bottom, really small, it said text opportunity too. And then the wording for the caption was the exact same that Catherine shared. And I'm going to make sure that gets uploaded in the Files of Fire tribe for you guys. But it was the same thing, like who are any of my friends looking for some work from home, blah, blah, blah. So it said to drop an emoji if they wanted info. But I also had a lot of people that just texted me. They skipped drop an emoji and I got literally text almost every single morning throughout the month that said opportunity, opportunity. So here's where I keep this really simple on myself. I forward the same message over and over and over again. So if someone texts me opportunity, I have a voice message on my phone, on my iPhone, that I have one for iPhone users and I have one for Android users, because if you have an iPhone, you know what I'm talking about, but if you have an Android, you may not know this about iPhone. But like when we voice message iPhone people, we literally just go like this and we start voice messaging. But we can't do that if it's an Android user. We have to go to our voice memo app. So I have one saved and recorded in my voice memo app that just says my story. And so if someone texts me and it's green, means they don't have an iPhone, I respond to them with that. And then if it's an iPhone, I have an audio message I just forward. But basically when I get the text that says opportunity, I have a text replacement in my phone that I just type off response and the whole thing comes up. And it basically says, hi, thanks so much for reaching out. I would love so much to help you. What's your name? And then they respond back with their name. They're like, hey, thanks so much. My name's Susie. I say, I'm so excited to tell you more. I'm sending you a voice memo. And then I send so that being said, that's how I go about that. And I voice message until I seal the deal. There's nothing else that gets typed out for me from that point on other than, hi, what's your name? And then I'm sending you a voice memo. On Facebook, if they drop an emoji, I message them and say, hi, I saw your comment. I would love so much to help you. I'm sending you a voice memo. And then I immediately start sending a voice memo. And then that voice message, I forward to everybody else that reaches out on Facebook, the one on iPhone, forwarding everyone that has an iPhone. Does that make sense? So that way I'm only having to record myself one time on each platform, and then I'm just forwarding it. But basically what my voice message in a nutshell says, I'm not going to say it like word for word on here, but I basically just tell my story. So I just say like, hey, I'm so excited to tell you more and give you some info. So just a little bit of background on me and how I got involved in the business. I've been in the business a little over 2 years. I joined after watching a girl on social media for a while, and I just watched her rapidly change her life. I could never get it out of my head. I always wondered if I could do it too. Talked myself out of it for a while, but eventually realized that was the solution God was putting in front of me for my family. And I didn't know what I was doing or anything, but I just knew I had to do it. So I jumped in, reached out completely to faith. Notice what I'm doing with what I told you so far. I'm relating to them right off the bat without even hearing from them, because most people are scared to do something new. Most people have no clue what they're going to be doing. And so all the things they're likely going to be thinking, I'm already addressing, and I'm already like telling them, like, these are all the things I was feeling, but I knew I had to do it. And so then from there, I say, I jumped in completely for faith, never looked back, flash forward, in 7 months I retired my husband, blah, blah, blah. I just go through all of the things that the business has done for me. If you're new, don't worry. You don't have to go into that. You can tell the story about how you watched someone on social media, jumped in, never looked back, and then just say, and it's been the biggest blessing in my life. I'm so excited for the future. I've met the most amazing people. I can't imagine where I'd be if I hadn't just said yes. So don't think you have to have this huge story for this to be effective, because you don't. And then I go from there and I say, basically in a nutshell, we work completely off social media, completely off our smartphone. All we do is just post about the products our company offers and post about the business opportunity. And then we just interact with who's interested. So that's it. It's super simple. Our team's like one big family, and we provide all the training and all the material that you need. We have so many bonuses on the line right now for new people. I know it would be such a blessing in your life, just like it's been for me. I guess the easiest way to go from here is, what questions do you have for me? I don't go into anything else, you guys. I don't say the company name. I don't say what kind of products we have. I don't say it's $99 to get started. I don't say any of that. I literally, super simple, my story. We work off social media. What questions do you have for me? I'd love to help you. Because here's the thing, a confused mind always says no. So if you information overload them with your first message, they will back away and be like, I don't know. And so to avoid that's what you do, is you keep it super simple. You let them ask you the questions, and then you answer the questions as they come along. Some people, for me, had literally like 2 questions and they were ready to get started. Some people asked me about 39 questions before they got started. If that's okay, I will answer whatever questions they have and then get them going. But don't assume that they're going to need to know like this full paper page of information, because that's just not simply realistic. And then again, just reinforcing this again, the best advice I can give you is voice message, voice message, voice message. Do not type out. It's so much more personal. And if this is host to host, they don't know you. So the quickest way for them to trust you and hear that you are sincere and genuine is to hear your voice. So even if you're brand new and you're like, that totally terrifies me, just, it's okay. Go ahead and record one, send it to your husband, re-listen to it, and then you can forward that to everybody. So that's that. And then for hair, skin, and nails. So I did business or hair, skin, and nails. If I gave someone a hair, skin, and nail post, I gave them all the same picture. It's a beautiful picture to show you guys. A lot of you guys may have seen it on the live on Fire Tribe, because I was showing my screen on my camera roll and showing you guys, but hold on, let me find it. Just saw it, hair, skin, nails. Okay, there it is. Okay, so this is the picture I use. It's a really just clean, pretty picture. It has no writing on it other than week 1, week 2, and week 4. Doesn't say it works. It's super clean. And then what I do is I just give them that picture, and exactly what Catherine shared with you guys is what I say. Who's looking to grow their hair out, blah, blah, blah. So that's in the files of Fire Tribe already, the wording. But I give them that post, and then that's it. It just says comment hair below if you'd be interested. And then all the people that comment hair, I send them a message. I just say hi. I say, hey, I saw your comment. Oh my goodness, hair, skin, and nail is absolutely amazing. You'll be so in love with your hair. After taking it, my hair grew 4 inches the first 2 months. And then I go straight into the hair, skin, and nail pricing wording, which is it's in Fire Tribe. If you click on the hair album, I think it's in the comments, it says hair model response, or it may be in the files, hair model response, but it's definitely in there. Oh, and it's in the hosted post files too, hair model response. But that's what I send every time. And then mine always end with a question, does that make sense? And so when they say yes, I say, perfect. Did you want to go ahead and get started on some? One of two things is going to happen. They're going to say yes. And if they say yes, I'm going to say, okay, great. I can get your order through. I just need your blah, 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 blah. This is in the files of Fire Tribe, and product test your pricing wording at the bottom. That little, okay, great, I can get your order through is there. So just copy that. And then if they say, when I say, perfect, were you ready to go and get started? If they say, oh no, I can't right now, then I'll just say, oh, no problem. I'm happy to hold you a spot till you get paid. When is a good day for you? And then if they say right out of the gates, like, I want to, but I don't get paid till Friday or something like that, I'll be like, no problem. I can hold you a spot till Friday. And then this is huge, you guys. What I do to keep myself organized is I'm going to pull up a message just to show you guys. So I'm trying to find a message to open to show. Okay. So let me just pull up this message with this girl. Okay, so this is like a customer of mine. So I just click this plus sign right here, and then you click right here where it says reminders. Oops. And then see this? I just type in HSN, and then I type in the date they said they get paid, and then I always do the time for like a neutral time, like noon or 3 o'clock. I'm not going to set it off for early in the morning or anything like that. And then basically that's going to go off on that date, and it's going to alert me and them. And then when that goes off, I just say, hey girl, we're ready to get your order in. So that keeps follow-up super streamlined, super easy. But that is how I work my host to post. And then same thing with the hair, skin, and nail response, like I was talking about with business responses, is if you have a lot of posts going and there's so many people commenting hair, 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 the great thing is you can go right into Messenger and just forward that. And then let me back up a little bit. So whenever people comment hair or comment an emoji on the business post, I love their comment, say adding you and messaging you. I click on their name, go to their profile, and I add them as a friend. I do not message them until they accept my friend request. Because here's the thing, if you message them before they accept your friend request, it's gonna go in their filter folder. And some people don't see that. Plus they can preview the whole message without you even knowing. So like those voice messages you send for the business, they can listen to every single one of them without ever opening your message. So I don't do that. I add them as a friend first. I wait till they accept me. And here's the thing, if they're not going to accept my friend request, they're probably not really serious about wanting to go into business with me anyway. So for those of you that are wondering, like, well, what do I do if they don't accept me? People that are genuinely intrigued are going to accept your friend request. So I go through, add them all as friends. As I start getting notifications, I go and message them.
Like they literally read out of the book of the Christmas story.
Like, sorry. Okay, sorry guys. So then I go through and message them as they have accepted my request. If you have a couple different host to posts going, like hair, skin, nails, and business ones, I just, if I'm trying to see who they were, when I get a notification that like Susie accepted your friend request, I just click on her and see who I'm mutual friends with, because it's either going to be mutual friends with someone that just did a business post for me or someone that just did a hair, skin, and nail, and that makes it super easy to go right into Messenger and to message them. So the next thing is I have timeline review set up, which is what Catherine was talking about. So you can tag me in anything, but it won't show up on my Facebook unless I approve it. And so what that looks like with host to posts is, let me show you, it makes it so nice because they're all in one little spot. So you go to your Facebook and you click more, and then you click review timeline. And then now everyone who has tagged you in something, it's loading, sorry guys, it's gonna come up. And so basically all your host to posts, see, you can see right there, the picture is not loading, but that's a hair, skin, nail host to post. So all your host to posts are already right there. And so you can literally just scroll through and just keep seeing all your host to posts. But they don't actually go on your wall. So you don't have to even worry about hiding it from your wall because it never went on your wall to begin with. And then they're all in one place. So that is what I do. And then what I do to boost the host to post again, I know Tabitha shared some tips about this too, is I, throughout the month, will go back to like all the old host to post. So for example, like the third week of November, I went back to the people that posted like the week before. And I just commented on every single host to post. I said, everyone that has accepted my request has been messaged. So this was also a reminder if someone hadn't accepted my request, they were like, oh, I guess I'm supposed to accept her request before I'm going to hear from her. But then that also just commenting on it, it boosted their post in the algorithm again, to where now for the next few days, people were commenting here on that post again, even if it hadn't been commented on in like a week, or people were commenting on the business post again. So that was a great way to just keep utilizing their network and bring that post back to life. And then also what I do is if I notice a lot of people haven't accepted my friend request, I will go through on my Facebook, and I'm going to show you guys this. I'll go to where, so you just go click friends right here. And then you go to where it says outgoing. And then this is everyone you've sent friend requests to are going to come up. And so I'll go through and I'll cancel every single one of them. See, these are all my outgoing friend requests that have not accepted me yet. So I'll just go cancel, 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 and then re-add them all back again. And then that just gives that notification to them again. Brittany Hayes has sent you a friend request. And what happens is every time I do that, I'll get a notification like 10 of them accepted me. So sometimes if they don't accept you, it's not because they're not accepting you. It's because it literally got buried down. That happens to me all the time. I'll have someone from Instagram add me as a friend and I literally don't even see it. It just gets buried down in my notification. So again, like don't think the worst if someone doesn't accept you. There's so many reasons why that could be. So yeah, I do timeline review, keep them all in one place. I utilize text replacement as well. So I told you guys about the opportunity response, but I also have other things I use like for the whole, okay, great, I can get your order through, that whole thing. I have that as saved as ordering LC. And then once I put people's order in and I send them the screenshot of their order, I have a text replacement that says order in, and that just says, okay, your order is in, you should get it in about a week. Here's your login information, my website is, and then I think that's all that it says. So I have like just a few things like that that I'm saying all the time saved. So you can use WordBoard, which is what Tabitha was sharing with you, or Jordan, I can't remember who shared that. Or you can use text replacement on your iPhone. I think Android has it too, but I'm not sure. So whatever works best for you, definitely utilize some form of text replacement, because if you have something that you're saying over and over and over again, it's going to cut down on your time. If you can have just a little phrase you type and then boom, it pops up. So that is my main tips. Does anybody have any questions for me, for Jordan, or for Tabitha? I know Catherine already had to go to work, but we want to make sure that you guys feel super, super equipped when it comes to host to post. This is such a huge thing for your business if you maximize it, but wording is crucial. And going about it, you know, all the right steps is crucial. So again, just little things like adding them as a friend first. I don't think anyone on this Zoom is at the 5,000 friends limit except for Amanda Stein. I could be wrong. There could be another one of you that is. If there's someone else that's on here, because I know this is what Amanda does, is you can just send them a message request and just like wave at them and then just say, hey girl, I saw your comment on Brittany's post. Were you wanting some info about working off your smartphone, or were you wanting some info about hair, skin, and nails? And then wait for them to say yes, and that connects you on Messenger. And it's basically kind of like you guys were friends, like you're friends on Messenger now. And then you can go forward with pricing wording from there. But if you are nowhere near the friends limit, definitely add them as friends, because it's going to grow your network. What I experienced was people that I added as friends through Host to Post went and commented on my Target giveaway. So now they were posting for me too, even if they already signed up to be a customer. And then also they started commenting on other posts. So I had people that commented on a hair, skin, and nail post, and then now they were commenting on my business opportunity post, or people that commented on, you know, hair, skin, nail posts. Now they were seeing my posts on my wall about fat burning coffee ingredients, you know? So it's just super huge to add them as friends, because they're going to see more stuff on your Facebook, because you're going to be being so consistent, posting every day like you should. And they're going to be seeing something that's catching their eye, whether it's more products or business. So yeah, that is my main tips. Just keep it super simple, short and sweet, stick to what works. Don't reinvent the wheel. In Fire Tribe, we have 2 files, like I was saying in the beginning. One of them is geared towards if someone comments on your giveaway. We walk you through step by step what to do from there. So everything we've talked about is in that file. And then we have another one that says host to post scripts when you're reaching out. And so what that means is, you guys heard Catherine say she was messaging her LCs and stuff like that. That is host to post wording for if you're initiating it. Like they didn't comment on anything, you're just reaching out and wanting to ask them. that's where you would go from there. So let me look at the chat real quick. I want to make sure we're answering everything. Okay, so Nicole asks, so if you only say drop an emoji to be entered, what do you say when you send them the message and they say, oh, I thought I was already entered when I left an emoji? I mean, I didn't really experience that. I mean, people either just didn't say anything at all, or they immediately were like, yeah, sure. But if someone said that, I would just voice message them and be like, hey girl, no, you're, you know, how you get your entry is just by putting up a simple post on your wall for me. This is just an amazing way that I'm able to expand my business and help, you know, help bless other families during the holiday season. Were you ready for the post? I'll send it to you if you are. So confidence and just being, again, short, sweet, and direct is going to completely just, you know, ixnay that kind of comment. And then they're going to end up probably posting for you anyway. So definitely don't let anything like that deter you, because I mean, people say stuff like that, but I just answer it like very nonchalantly and we just move on from there. So, okay, Deborah asked text replacement for Android. Deborah, if you search that in Freedom Legacy, I'm pretty sure that Sarah Heineman, because she has an Android, I'm pretty sure she shared it on there. So just search text replacement and I think you should find something. Okay, Miller A, for Instagram, I video message. So anything I want to voice message on Instagram, I video message. But if you're referring to about the business, I get their phone number. So if someone comments, messages me opportunity in Instagram, I say, hey girl, thanks so much for reaching out. I'm so excited to tell you more. What's your number? I'll text you all the info. Mine is, and then I go ahead and give my number. That way they're super comfortable giving me theirs too. And then I text them and say, hey girl, it's Brittany from Instagram. As soon as they say, hey, I say, I'm sending you a voice memo. And then same thing. So that's the easiest way for me from there. But I do use video message on Instagram if there's ever any kind of objection I have to overcome, whether it's something super small, like what Nicole commented, or whether it's something, you know, bigger, like, oh, I'm just not sure if this is going to work for me or whatever. Like I will always use video messaging on Instagram because again, it pulls down every single wall when people hear your voice, see your face. And then, oh, I forgot, Deborah, you were at 5,000 friends too. I'm still catching up on the chat. So Jocelyn asked, when do you get rid of social media friends? I'm not at 5,000 friends yet. I'm at 4,900. So I haven't really had to delete any yet, but what I would do is I would just delete people who are spammy, or people that it didn't make any sense for me to keep them on my friends list. So what I mean by that is like, if there's someone that is just maybe always posting just gross stuff or profanity or just very distasteful stuff, and it's not a prospect for your business, you wouldn't want someone like that on your team, and it's not actually a friend you have in real life, then that would be the kind of people that I delete. Also, if I was friends with any like weird guys or something, I would delete them off. When I'm growing my network, I'm only adding and so that's another tip too. If you have been adding guys, I mean, for me personally, I like to add just women. You know, when Zach's growing his network with like other people in the area where we live and stuff and before church, I mean, he's adding guys, but for me, I just prefer to stick to women, whether that's college age girls or moms you like me, or even women that are older than me. I add women from all ages. Okay, let me keep scrolling up. And if you guys have comments, keep them coming. We're going to wrap this up here in like the next couple minutes. I'm just going to make sure everything gets answered. Okay, Bianca asked, if someone drops an emoji and you send them the confirm entry message and they don't respond to you, what would you do? I don't do anything. The only people I check back in with is the people who I said ready for the post, and they said yes, and I sent them the post, and then they never actually posted. Those people I did message back like a week later and say, hey girl, were you still wanting an entry into my Target gift card giveaway? And all of them said yes. They all had forgotten. They were like, yes, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, thank you. So that's how I handled those. But if they didn't respond to the initial message, I don't say anything. You could message them and say, hey girl, just checking back in, were you wanting an entry? I personally don't, because I felt like my time was still taken up pretty well with all the other stuff. Okay, Annie asked, when someone hosts a post for you and no one comments on their post, what do you do? Nothing. I just move on. I mean, of my like 350 posts I got up this past month, I would say, I mean, over half of them got no comment. And I mean, that's going to happen. A lot of times if people were kind of spammy, like they share a lot of stuff, which by the way, I'm just going to say this isn't really part of the Zoom, but if you're new and you share stuff on Facebook, stop sharing like right now, because it completely lowers your visibility in the algorithm. You don't want to be sharing recipes. You don't want to be sharing videos. You don't want to be sharing memes. You don't want to be sharing articles. You don't want to be sharing anything. So people that share a lot, I was noticing when they hosted a post for me, it wasn't really getting a lot. But that's just because Facebook has long kind of written them off as irrelevant in the algorithm because they're not sharing things that are interactive with their audience. So that's not anything we can control. There's nothing I can do to all of a sudden make their posts get more comments. So I just love their posts when they post it for me and I just move on. But that is why you want to be doing a lot of post to post, because you're going to have a lot of like quote unquote duds that just like Annie said, don't get any comments. But then you're going to have a lot of people that their post blows up. I mean, I had one person host a post for me, got 77 comments. It was a business opportunity post. From that one post, I signed like 6 distributors, and then she joined as a distributor, and we put all those distributors directly under her. And she just went Ruby last month. So like, it's one of those things, like it's a numbers game. You don't know who's going to have a post for you that's going to blow up, and who's going to have a post that's a dud. But if you're constantly doing host to post, you're going to come across those gold mines. And so you just got to keep getting as many up that you can. So, okay, let me go back through. It looks like the only other question was Lauren, and she just asked, what wording do you use once they comment? But I think we've pretty much already covered that. I think Catherine and Tabitha both shared a little bit of their wording. I know I did too. So all of our wording is in the files of Fire Tribe, and anything that's not in there we'll upload after this. So, okay, does anybody have any, oh, sorry, Mandy, I just saw yours come up. So should we avoid from sharing the actual drawing? That has a video. Like, here's the thing, like if you just share one thing, like once a month you're sharing a drawing, like that's not a big deal. It's people that are sharing like articles and memes and videos. And when I say videos, I don't mean someone's live video. I mean, it's like these random videos of like cats running in circles. Like that's the kind of stuff that Facebook is like, okay, they're not really interacting with their friends list. They're just over here spamming people. But if you're sharing a video from someone that is a real person, it's a live video, and that video is getting shared like millions of times, like that's not something that Facebook is going to like check you off as irrelevant. So yeah, I mean, I shared Sarah's video yesterday too. So that's something that's totally fine. And it definitely will get less likes because it's not interactive. Like your audience is not looking at that as something super interactive. Lauren, the wording for host to post for business opportunity is the one piece that we don't have in the files, but I am going to upload that as soon as we hop off, because I know that would be super beneficial for everybody this month. Just scrolling back up. Okay, I think that's all the questions. So we're gonna go ahead and wrap this up. The best thing I can tell you guys is just maximize host to post this month. This month, in the past, I've kind of always viewed host to post as something that was more just like a supplement to my business. I didn't use it as something that was like, I never just maximized it to its full potential. I was just very content with getting my usual 20 to 30 customers from like my post, and I thought that was fine. Well, this month doing host to post, I got an additional 30 from host to post. That was how I signed 60, was I had host to post going nonstop, and that was just bringing in a steady stream of customers outside of what I normally would get, like the traction I would normally get from my posts. So if you are serious about promoting, you're serious about doing everything that you can do and having the best month ever, utilize host to post. And even if you don't get 1,200 comments on your post like Tabitha did, or 500 like Catherine did, that's okay. Work with what you have and keep posting about it. The more you keep posting and the more traction you keep getting, Facebook is going to be like, hey, this girl is really relevant. Like everyone's engaging with her stuff. And eventually your stuff will get even more attention. You just got to keep at it. And then like Catherine said, if you feel like you only got 5 comments on your post, start reaching out, because it's a very non-invasive message to reach out and ask people if they want an entry into your $500 giveaway. So that wording for the message is in the files of Fire Tribe. So take that, utilize that. You can start messaging people tonight. We're doing another Target giveaway this month. It just hasn't been officially announced in Freedom Legacy, but we are doing one. It is officially happening. Claire's kids have had food poisoning, and Claire actually had food poisoning as well today from some bad chicken. So that's why it hasn't been announced yet, but we will get that post up. And have the buy-in information. And then again, those of you that are new, it's a really small buy-in. There'll be details of who you PayPal the money to. And then, yeah, once you do that, you can start marketing it. So thank you guys so much for hopping on. I'm so excited just to continue to rock this out with you guys this month. This is just such an incredible boost to your business. And if you work it, it's going to be huge. So, all right, one last question. I was about to close out and I saw Nicole ask one more thing. So you had a distributor sign from host to post, but then she hadn't responded to any other message. Do I leave that alone or keep messaging her? So if she's on the team today, but she's just not answering you, what I'll say is, I mean, sometimes people join and they let fear get the best of them. There's nothing I can really do about that except speak life into them and just speak the truth and love. And so I'll just message them and remind them why they started in the first place. And I'll just say, hey girl, I understand it can be overwhelming at first, but I just wanted to check back in with you and see what I can do to help you. I'm here to get you started off seamlessly. It is never my goal for you to be overwhelmed. And I know that you may be, but I just want you to know my door's 100% open and so much is happening this month. I'd love to just get you going baby steps, because I know if you do, you won't even recognize your life a year from now. So just again, short, sweet, 1 minute voice message. It's, that's all you can really do. And then if they, listen to that and start, accept your invitation to help them, then perfect. If they don't, just give them time. I'll just continue to love on their posts, show them some love, and just have that full confidence that they will come to me when they're ready, but that it has to be when they're ready. So I'm a big believer that you can't force someone to work. And if you try to beg someone to work, you're going to rob yourself of, it's energy that you could be putting elsewhere in a more fruitful place. It's never going to serve you well to beg someone to work. That energy you could immediately take and sign 5 business partners that are ready to run with you. So that's my best advice about that. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. I know we've been on here a little longer than we expected because of all my technical difficulties, but I will get this recording uploaded onto YouTube and posted in the team page. Before I hop off, I know Catherine's gone, but Tabitha, did you have anything else you wanted to share?
Just one more last quick tip. When we were about to do the live drawing, I went back to my giveaway post and I commented that in that post, and I got about 30 more followers just from telling people, hey, we're about to do the drawing. Make sure and tune into my page. We'll be doing another drawing next month. And that got me 10 more friends and 30 more followers. So that's just another quick little tip.
I love that. That's awesome. Especially if a lot of those people came from your shares, like you were saying, and they hadn't yet added you as a friend or something. That's awesome. So, okay. Well, we're going to wrap this up. I love you guys so much. Hope everybody has a great night. Make sure you tune into our Zoom we're doing next Monday night. We'll be doing that on photography and taking great pictures for social media. Yeah, we'll talk to you guys later. If you guys have any questions about anything we talked about that you think of later, just comment on the post in Fire Tribe and we'll answer them.